So my experience on Friday was cut short, a little, but it was so nice, I gotta do it twice. So let's go back to Universal Studios and see if they've done anything over the rainy weekend. I know I just came on Friday. The goal of today is to see if the crowds are any different now that spring break is over and everything's kind of gone back to normal. So I was like, well, let's go on a Monday morning. I obviously can't come for rope drop because I got to take the kids to school and I'm coming over at 9 o'clock from El Segundo, which makes it a little tough. But nevertheless, I'm here and the crowds look pretty big. So let's go throughout the park and we'll do the construction updates and stuff. Maybe jump on the tram one more time before the 60th anniversary next Friday and see what's up. It ain't so bad today. You get intimidated by the front of the park. It's kind of like how the front of Knott's looks just overwhelmingly busy, and then you get into the park and you realize, oh yeah, these parks were made to hold a whole bunch of people.
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
Let's go down and see what the tram looks like. It said 10 minutes on the sign. Let's see if that holds true. Usually 10 minutes means just walking right on. Something I learned the hard way is before you take the studio tour, make sure you go to the bathroom first because you don't realize how bumpy that tram is until your bladder's full. They haven't changed a whole lot with the tour. We still have a lot of it blocked off. Metro sets you can't go through because they're still shooting a lot of some show with Ted Danson in it. For the most part, they really are just kind of spending these next couple weeks just kind of beautifying the tour itself. They're doing a lot of painting and just like little beautification pieces to sets, old kind of rundown sets and stuff. We at least got to go in front of where the World of World set is and kind of next to where that big finale is going to be by the base motel where they have the old shark that's hanging there and all of those photo ops. But as far as that, the tour is the same. They also, I've noticed that they're not running, I don't think they're running any glam trams today because I saw a lot of them parked in the back at the end of the tour, and it looks like most of the trams today are the electric ones. It is what it is. It's gonna pretty much, I was hoping that Earthquake would be open and we could go through it, but the door was open, the front door was open, so I was hoping to make that quick right turn. Still didn't get to go into Earthquake, but it looks like it's done. I know some people have said that they did get to go through it, and there is signs out in front of the front door that say filming in progress. So that is the tram tour as of now. Let's check out the rest of the park. Oh, how the turntables.
Well, well, well. How the turntables.
45 minutes later, and Springfield is back to its old ways, being full of people. Which we don't necessarily not enjoy, correct? Does that make sense?
Do you even listen to yourself when you talk? I drift in and out.
It also has me curious as to what the lower lot looks like, so let's go check that out. Looks like Mario Kart is already just packed to the gills. So let's go ahead and move down to over here and deal with the HHN news. Now, usually I have a fear that I come here and I do a vlog and then the next day something gets done. Today, it doesn't look like that's been touched. I'm pretty sure that ladder was there last Friday when I came to. A lot of people saying maybe Ghostbusters here now, and maybe that big cut in the middle there, maybe garage doors. I figure maybe that's where the actors come in and out for the little pre-show before, the possibility. That's all I have on this.
And that's all I have to say about that.
And it's the same with the maze out there. It looks like they finished laying all the floorboard down, so the flooring is done. Now they're probably going to map what they're doing there now. They're kind of finishing laying the rest of the floor, and then they're going to map out the actual maze plot and whatever that's going to end up being. I'm still completely lost. I'm the last person you want to ask about with speculation because I really have wild ideas and none of them tend to really hit close to home when it comes to stuff like this.
Wow. So many stories are running through my head right now.
Harry, we've reached the bottom.
Harry, I've reached the top. Look.
I think that's how that quote goes. This is what it looks like now. Lower lot usually fills up faster than the upper lot. Generally, it's got more room, but it's still, I mean, it's not, obviously it's not as big as the upper lot, but it's got more room. I feel like these pathways are wider, a little bit bigger, but this is what we're looking like now. I'm gonna just go real quick and just look at what the ride times are. So that's Transformers at 5 minutes. So, well, Jurassic World's at 30 now, so I'm not gonna do that. But maybe we hit up Transformers right quick. I haven't ridden that ride in probably 4 months or so. Panda's still closed too. This has been closed for a long time. I think this has been closed since I started coming back. I don't know what's going on in there. Maybe summertime. A lot of people seek refuge here for shade and cooling, because it gets real hot down here for the summer. If you don't believe me, ask the bee. I'm gonna walk over here. The line went from 5 to 15 minutes. So maybe I didn't notice that before. But anyway, we'll make that hard left and we'll, I guess we'll just head over to, head over in the Super Nintendo world. This is starting to become an all too familiar sight, man. I still have yet to eat at Toadstool Cafe because I always get here too late. This thing fully books in like first 15 minutes of the park open. I have yet to see this place not super crowded too. We have Toad out, Peach is coming out, maybe the brothers later, or maybe just Toad and Peach today, who knows. Today's a power band kind of day, it looks like. But I don't have one, so I'm not gonna do that. All right, there's not much going on down here, so let's go back up to the top.
Run away! Run away!
This is probably a mistake, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I tend to not learn from my mistakes. Found the one spot in the whole land that's empty. That usually bodes well, right? Go down the empty alleys. That's how you know you're gonna be safe. Something's very bubbly and it's not my guts. I should probably get out of here. At least I'm really good at catching these shows at the little Tri-Wizard tournament stage. And this is all the same. They probably haven't touched it since I was here last Friday. They probably took the weekend off and they're probably messing with it now, but this will be open probably soon. It looks like they're kind of laying like a faux rock work, kind of like what the school is on the mountain. This is kind of an extension of the rock work that the actual ride entrance goes through, which is a pretty stinking good idea. And ask and you shall receive. We now officially have the wall up in the Parisian courtyard, and that means that the construction for Horror Nights here is going to begin very soon. So there is our answer. We are in fact hitting something here again this year. Thank God. Universal, you had me freaking out there for a second. Looks like we also got the old Moulin Rouge back. So now the very important people will once again have a place to escape the heat this summer and the crowds when it gets too crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And it doesn't look like the rain slowed them down too much this weekend. They only laid the tarp just on the bottom of the hill there. But everything else, they've already poured the concrete on a lot of those posts that they had laid from Friday. I heard a rumor that they were gonna be laying more track up at the platform there. I don't see anything, but there's also a lot of stuff that you can't really see up there. So down here, it looks like they got a lot of, what is it? A lot of bars for something. Looks like they're passing the bar. But yeah, I think it's gotten to the point now to where they're just sick of having to stop for all the rain. So they're like, screw it, let's just go through it and let's just get it done. Because they're working diligently now to get all this stuff done. I still got the test car behind the walls. I don't know what they're doing with that. I hope nothing's wrong. Oh.
Hello! Are we having a great time today?
Hey, the bunny's up.
Me too. Maybe for Monday, we're having a great time. I'll see you later. I heard something real quick. My ears went up.
And they finished the little reskin of the City Snack shop. It looks super cool. It looks like one of the old trams. I love it. The little candy cane paint job on there. That looks good. I know they were working on it last time I was here. They finished it real quick. Me likey. Today was not so bad of a day. Lots of meet and greets, all the shows are going, all the rides are up, everything's running like a well-oiled machine. Universal, you do not disappoint. I also kind of touched on this a little bit on Friday, but I noticed that they have something going on. I know they sometimes save this little space here for like events and stuff, and it looks like they have like carpet laid here that they're protecting with these tarps, but there's also a ramp there, and there's a bunch of guardrail that's just kind of like laid around. So I don't know if they did like a big event here recently, or if they're getting ready to do like a big event, like maybe for the opening of the 60th anniversary tram ride or something. But either way, like they have the whole thing set like as a flat stage. It's not like put up a tent and walk on the grass kind of thing. They actually put a floor here. Thus concludes another day at the studios. If you haven't gone to our Instagram, Chastain's in LA, and followed us there, I also post a bunch of stuff there too, or I just started to, and I started to make a lot more friends. Anyway, that's another day at the studio. Now I get to go pick the kids up, eat my lunch on the way, and enjoy the rest of this beautiful, not rainy week. We'll catch y'all on that flippity flop.